Hello everyone, my name is Roya, and today I'm going to be sharing with you all of the books that I got in February. The first two that I'm going to share with you I already read and already reviewed, and I will leave a link to the full reviews of both of these books in the description below if you want to hear more of my thoughts. But this is The Valiant by Leslie Livingston and Empress of a Thousand Skies by Rhoda Belleza, and I got both of these on Amazon with a gift card balance, and that was really awesome because they were my two most anticipated books besides the Three Dark Crowns sequel, so I'm really glad that I got to read them right away because I had a gift card. So anyway, I loved the crap out of both of these books, and so you should definitely check out my thoughts in my reviews. Next, we have another brand new release, and that is The Scarecrow Queen by Melinda Salisbury, and this comes out on March 2nd. It is currently February 28th, and this book was already out in the UK, so I went on Book Depository, saw that it was only $7, danced with joy, got it, and anxiously checked my mailbox like every day for it until finally today it arrived. So I have not yet read this book, but that's because it literally just got here in the mail, and I've been holding off on doing this book haul until it got here. So pretty much as soon as I'm done filming this, I'm gonna go off and read this. I love this series so much. Especially the first book, The Sin Eater's Daughter. I was not as fond of the second book, The Sleeping Prince, but it was still good enough that it made me really excited to read this third one, and I'm so excited to read this and finish up the series. Next, we have 4 books that I just got with some store credit. Our former roommate left some books behind at our old house and told me that I could just have them and sell them, so I traded them in for some store credit, and I got these 4 books. The first one is Sky of Swords by Dave Duncan, and this is about a badass warrior chick. A badass warrior queen, I might add. This is actually the third in, I guess, a companion series, but each one can be read as a standalone, basically. So I'm definitely really excited to get into this one. I got Reign of Shadows and Shadow War, both by Deborah Chester, who I'd never heard of, but this sounds like a really good series. I kind of read the back and it's super vague, but it sounds really good for some reason. And finally, The Jaguar Princess. I don't know what this is about really either, but it's also about a badass chick, so that makes me really happy. These next few books were all $1 at the library's little bookstore thing, so I'm definitely really excited to read these. The first one is How to Build a Girl by Caitlin Moran, and I'm definitely planning to read this one very soon, because actually the drummer from my band actually just bought the exact same book on the same day that I did, and he actually already read it and said it's really funny, so I'm definitely very excited to get into this one. Then I got Stormglass by Maria V. Snyder, and this is a separate series from the Poison Study series, but I actually never read the Poison Study series either, but I think it is actually connected. But this is the first book in her other series, so I'm definitely looking forward to reading this one, and I'm super psyched that I got it for just $1. Next, I got Together Tea by Marjan Kamali, and I saw this on the shelf at the dollar books thing, and I just saw, oh, her name's Marjan, I wonder if she's Persian, and she is. So this is an Ode Voices book about a Persian girl whose mother is trying to find her a husband, but she falls in love with like an American dude instead. So it's just kind of a light adult contemporary, but since it's about Persians, that makes me really excited. Next is Four Queens by Nancy Goldstone, and this is a historical fiction book about 4 sisters who are all the daughters of a count, and they all become queens of different countries. Devil's Diadem by Sarah Douglas. I have absolutely no idea what this is about. I checked it out on Goodreads. It has reasonably good reviews, so I don't know. It seems like a cool thing that I will read soon. Sirens of Titan by Kurt Vonnegut, and I have not read that much Kurt Vonnegut, but he is one of Jay's favorite authors, I think, so I've never heard of this book, but I'm definitely excited to read it. The Bounty, which tells the true story of a mutiny that occurred aboard a ship called the Bounty. So I have read a lot of books that take place on ships, and it's like one of my favorite things. It's like a huge buzzword for me, like, hey, look, historical fiction on a ship. So yeah, that just made me excited to read it. I have no idea. And finally, The Lacuna by Barbara Kingsolver. So I'm not so sure how I feel about Barbara Kingsolver's books because I read the Poisonwood Bible, which I thought was very interesting, if slow at times. Like, I thought the first half of it was really, really good. Then I tried to read Prodigal Summer and just could not get into it. I really, really didn't like it at all. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what I will think about this one. From what I can tell, it's a lot more diverse and just a lot more, I don't know, crazy, I guess. And finally, I got one more book this month, and it was from the dollar store. I kid you not, the actual dollar store, the Dollar Tree. I mean, I have never in my life found books that I actually wanted to read or thought that were even remotely interesting at the dollar store. But I found Burial Rites by Hannah Kent, and I think this is a thriller or something. I've heard various booktubers talk about it, namely, especially Joss from Squibbles Reads and Melissa from The Bookish Babbler. So they both said this book was really, really good, so I'm definitely very excited that I got this for $1 at the dollar store, of all places. These are the books that I got in February. Let me know. I'm gonna actually put this down. This hurts really bad. We'll hold up the cat instead. Say hi, iPod. She's like, no. So thank you so much for watching on behalf of both iPod and myself. And I will see you very soon with a new video. Bye!